guys, welcome back to my channel. I am having a terrible hair day, as you guys can see, but it's not gonna stop us from recording. So before we get into today's video, I would just want to say, if you are new to this channel, thank you for clicking on this video and joining us. Hopefully you will hit the subscribe button and you will join our family. If you are a returning subscriber, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for all your support. Keep the comments coming, whatever you want. If you have any questions or whatever you want me to make a video on, I will do it. Just drop it in the comment box. So let's get into today's video. Today's video is gonna be really simple, really straightforward. I'm just dropping you guys a supply list that works for me, that may work for you. So if you're having trouble, like, what should I bring? Should I bring this? Should I bring that? I'm going to give you a list that works for me, and I feel like it's very simple. You're not dragging a big old suitcase throughout the airport, because I swear some people overpack to like the max, and that was me. And I was dragging, after surgery, when you're flying back, if you're like me, flying by yourself, you're gonna be coming back like dragging that suitcase by yourself until you find some help or drop it off or whatnot. But to make your life easier, we're just gonna give you a very simple list. We're gonna go over this list of all the things that I feel like is a must, that you must bring. And honestly, I feel like some of these things can be brought, they can be bought wherever you're going, whether you're having surgery in Miami, Colombia, whatever. You can go to your local supermarket or whatever they have over there, and you can buy a majority of these things. So if you have things, like the things that will be available over there, I will recommend that you buy them when you get over there. That way you're not bringing so much stuff with you. Like I'm just I like to travel light. When it comes to surgery, I try to bring the less things in, because I'm not bringing all that stuff. All right, but let's get into the list. All right, so number one, you are going to want to bring Hibiclens Soap. I'm gonna try to put like pictures of each one so you know what I'm talking about, but if not, just Google it. All right, so Hibiclens Soap, you want to use this. I believe this soap is used for like a day or two before surgery, just to get all of the bacteria and everything off your body. Is way better than using Dove or whatever you guys use prior to surgery. So this is more of like a cleansing, like a real cleansing soap for your skin to prepare you for surgery. You also want to bring a urinal. I would recommend bring like 2 urinals, because like, I don't know, they get gross after a while. So a urinal, but you definitely will want to bring a urinal, because squatting especially after like BBL, you don't want to be sitting on the toilet. Sometimes you sit down, you can't get up right away. So just bring a urinal. It will save your life. Lipo Foams. This is something that you can buy down here for sure. But I would recommend, instead of the square foams that you just pack in or whatever, I would recommend a 360 foam. So you most likely should wait till you get down there to go to like a Faja store or surgical store or whatnot like that, because they most likely will have the 360 foam. That's like I recommend that 10 out of 10. You want to make sure that you have your ab board, and your back board. That's a must, that you must have, whether you get it from here, there, whatever, Amazon, whatever. Ab boards must, right? I also recommend for pain, Tylenol, muscle aches and pain. I'm not a big believer of painkillers like Percocets, Oxy, and all of that stuff. Nah, I'm good. I barely even like Tylenol. But Tylenol, muscle aches and pain, it really helps with the stiffness. It helps you keep moving around. It works for me. I had surgery twice, and I feel like Tylenol, muscle aches and pain work the best. No PM, no whatever. Tylenol, muscle aches and pain. Okay, you want to bring you a nice comfortable robe to walk around in. You want to bring you some nice comfortable slippers. You're not going to be wearing track shoes out there, so don't try to bring your best shoes and whatever. Bring some nice fuzzy slippers and a nice little robe. Okay, sorry, somebody had called me, but so let's get back into it. But it's a lot of speculation when it comes to the Arnica supplies, like Arnica Gel, Arnica Cream, Arnica Tablets. I would still suggest bringing them. I don't know, I can't say it helped me 100%, but it probably, like the gel and everything, it probably did do some improvement, but probably slightly. But if you're somebody that bruise really easily or bruise really badly, I don't. So you may want to bring it. Arnica, I don't know, it's like a 50-50. So that's like a 50-50. You could wing it with that one. Even though they do supply you with some down there, I would always suggest you bring extra compression socks. You need compression socks. And get the ones that go all the way up to your knee. Don't be trying to get the ones that stuff like that. You can get the ones that go all the way up to your knee. Get in your size. Don't be getting no baggy compression socks, okay? You want to get some, I used Halls because my throat would get really sore from after the surgery. You want to bring baby wipes to make sure you keep yourself clean after your urinal. Now you also want to get these tablets. I feel like they did work for me. If you're not feeling the Arnica, Bromelain, those are supplement pills. They are an extract from pineapples, and pineapples work wonders with helping you heal, if you did not know that. So I would definitely suggest some Bromelain. I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but I would definitely suggest some Bromelain pills, okay? You want to also make sure you get a BBL pillow, which can be purchased down from wherever you have a surgery at. You need a BBL pillow to come back to the States or back to your hometown, wherever you're going. I do recommend oversized t-shirts. Do not be bringing, I don't know, see, everybody is different, but for me, my everyday wear was an oversized wife beater. I would get like an extra L men's wife beater with my robe and some socks, and that's what I'm wearing for the day, because you already have on your faja, and then you could just throw your shirt on over it. And instead of you spending all of this money getting this maxi dress and that maxi dress and this dress, like you're spending $20-$30 on a dress, where you go get you a pack of t-shirts for $8 and you be good for the whole duration of your trip. Okay, like you gotta save money, right? You're not spending all the money. So yeah, the oversized shirts, those was my outfits. And unless I was going out to go do something, like when I was in Colombia, we went and got our hair done. I know that's when I put on the outfit, but for the most part, you should only have bring 2-3 maxi dresses just for like when you're going back home, or if you want to go out for whatever, you could just bring 2-3 maxi dresses. This is not the trip to be going out, hanging out, and trying to see what's happening at the nightlife. No. So you don't need all them fancy clothes. Get you some oversized t-shirts, your robe, your slippers, and 3 maxi dresses, and call it a day. All right. You also want to bring some. Let's see. I would suggest bringing your own towel and washcloths, although they do be having it there. I just feel like, especially when I went to Colombia, they had the towels they was giving us was like little old towels, the ones that when you at the hotel, you put on the floor to dry your feet off. Like, that's the towel they had us wrapping around, where it wrapped around and it stopped right, exactly right here. Like, I like to be and then they be so thin. And it was sometimes where the place, they would run out of towels, and we have to be waiting for more towels to get dried and washed and stuff like that, because they backed up with the laundry and the washcloths and stuff. So I would suggest bringing your own towel and washcloth just to be safe, and because some people just like a certain towel to dry off with. I know I did, but I ain't have that or whatever. I will suggest Dow soap. You want an antibacterial soap to wash with. I recommend Dow all the time. You don't want to come out of surgery wash it with Bath and Body Works, because you still have open wounds and all of that stuff. You need the cleanest. Even though Dow soap be having your body feel all tight and I hate the way it feels. Like, you just need a bottle of lotion. But it's the best soap for when you are coming out of surgery. You want to make sure. So lymphatic drops. I got some lymphatic drops, and they worked really, really well. It's like sometimes they come. Well, mine came in a little bottle, and you would put a few drops into your bottle of water, and it actually helps with all the liquids inside you so when you are going for your massages, you're going to see they are squeezing all of that fluid out, all your fluid out. The lymphatic drops works with the lymphatic massages, and it helps flush out all of that liquid. So I will use the drops, and I will see that I'm using the bathroom more frequently, but that's because I'm flushing all of the fluid out. So it's actually really helping. So when I do go get my massages, it's not as painful because I don't have that much built up liquid that they gotta squeeze out, you know. So it really goes hand in hand with your massages, and I definitely recommend it. 10 out of 10, you know. You want to make sure that you can either get drip drop or you can get liquid IV. They both the same thing. It's like basically it gives you more fluid to pass through your body to flush out everything. Liquid IV is really good. Comes in like a pack. You pour it into your water bottle or whatever. And I think one pack of that would turn like your 1 bottle of water to about 3 or 4 bottles of water. It's like your body will be super hydrated. And because you also need to be hydrated after surgery, you need to have a lot of fluids intake and all of that. So liquid IV will really help you with hydration as well as helping to flush out all of your fluid. Is 10 out of 10 as well. You want to make sure that you get a stool softener. Some people don't need this, but I did. I did. Because sometimes you would feel like you gotta use the bathroom, but your muscles just ain't working right, and you cannot push. So you need a stool softener to help you, you know, because you don't want to be having all of that backed up. Now your stomach hurt and you in pain and like, no. You do want to get this is so. You also want to make sure that you get some diapers. And you want to make sure that you get some pads. When I was in Miami, I used neither one because I didn't know what was going on, but I feel like Miami, my surgery wasn't even done completely because I really felt, I really was like in a whole different experience when I went to Colombia. In Miami, I didn't drain, not one drop. My incisions was closed the next day. They couldn't open it. I was like, I had so much fluid built up and it was just terrible. But in Colombia, I don't know, he did his thing and I was just dripping all over the place. So I would definitely recommend you got to get the pads where your incisions, they will bleed, so you put the pads over to soak up all the blood because you don't want to keep messing up your faja and all of that stuff. And you want your diapers to hold it up, you know. So diapers and pads, definitely recommend. Most of this, like I said, most of this stuff can be purchased where you're getting surgery at. Also recommend those that has low iron. If you have low iron, I would recommend that you get Floradix. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I'll put a picture. Floradix, that helps with iron. So a lot of people, majority of people, your iron will drop. That's why your hemoglobin has to be like a certain level. I believe it's like 12.5 or something. Mine was 14, so mine was very high, but it actually dropped to like 10 or something like that, which is not terrible. But some people hemoglobins be dropping to like 8 point something or whatnot because after surgery you lose so much blood, and people, they try to be cheap and not get the cell saver or whatever they be calling it different places. But I definitely recommend the cell saver. I did not have it for Miami, but I did get it in Colombia, and I really feel like it did help when it came to my hemoglobin. It did not drop as low as it did in Miami. You want to make sure that you keep your iron up because you don't want to start being fatigued, and you don't want to start you'll be cold, you don't want to move, it really helps to keep your iron up. So Floradix is like an iron supplement. It helps to boost your iron back up. And if you are asked to get the cell saver, I would definitely recommend that you do get it because it's definitely going to help you. The cell saver, basically, when you lose so much blood throughout the surgery, they will collect your blood, clean it, and put it back into your body, and that will help you with recovery, and you will be more active than you will be without it, if that makes sense. Do get gauze and medical tape. Sometimes they be having it down here, sometimes they be acting a little cheap. I know in Colombia they was asking us for tape and gauze and things that you would think that they had, they were asking us for. So I will definitely recommend medical tape and medical surgery tape, whatever, and some gauze. When it comes to everything not surgery wise, I would suggest that you get a lot of Pedialyte. a lot of Gatorade, a lot of pineapple juice, and a lot of water. Those are the 4 things that really helped me out. You can go your other snacks like peanuts and stuff like that, whatever, cool. But Pedialyte, pineapple juice, Gatorade, and water, those was like the things that I was drinking to keep myself hydrated, keep myself boosted, and stuff like that. And those definitely worked. If you don't like Gatorade, scratch the Gatorade, but Pedialyte, pineapple juice a must. That helps with everything, and water, you know. Okay guys, so that is, oh, and one more thing, make sure that I would recommend that you bring a giant water bottle, that has, I would recommend the one that has like 8 a.m 9 a.m 10 a.m 11 12, like all like the times on it. I would definitely recommend that water bottle, because those will help you keep track of the fluids that you're intaking. And you should really be drinking a gallon of water a day, because that is very, very important. You can even throw some fruits in there or something like that, throw some nice ice in there, keep it nice and cold or whatever. So I definitely recommend that. But that is it for you guys. I hope this list helps you guys that's preparing. Yeah, if you have any more questions, drop it in the comment box below, and I will see you guys in my next video.